Welcome to the campfire. Today, we're going to be playing some more Oblivion. So let's get back into this. We had just completed the Mages Guild quest here at Bruma, the first one to join. And I think we'd also done Cheydinhal? Yeah, we did Cheydinhal. So next we're just going to keep going in a loop all the way around. Corals takes forever. But it's mostly a lot of back and forth running. That's not a big deal. And you can, of course, hand over part of the quest to gain a decent spell, I guess. It's not great. Keep forgetting how much of Oblivion is loading screens. At least they're not terribly long like they were in the first. Or in the original, rather. Let's get... When does he come down here?
Well met.
Not yet.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, don't sound too excited to see people. I feel you, lady, but... Is he going to be coming down here anytime soon? Because he's right there.
What is it, associate?
Let's get your recommendation.
I can't just write one. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to...
Okay.
She and I
What does she
have
do?
an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. Determine what she's after. Make haste.
Well, fair
I wish
enough.
to be rid.
Yeah. So we have to get out here, talk to the lady, go north, recover a book.
I'm listening.
What's new with you? Yeah. There's a bet.
Sure, why not?
You'll be a dear and pet. Hello.
Yeah.
How do you do?
And we can talk to him, or we can go straight for the book with no marker, but... Which I do know how to get to.
What? Yes? What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right... Are we... Make haste. I wish to be rid of...
So we've got to go north. Got to get the book. And... Should be easy enough to take care of. Oh. Yeah, right, we do have a horse. So we can get there a little bit faster than I'm used to. I keep forgetting that I've actually started the Kvatch, or the main storyline in Dig Kvatch already. Partially because when playing Oblivion, normally don't bother with the main quest for a very long time. But I wanted to get to it and see what it looked like in the rebuild. The paint horses are nice, but I'm not sure how fast this really is, to be fair. Granted, we don't have a high speed ourselves, so it's pretty much anything's going to be faster than us. Alright. And the world looks beautiful. The movement... You can tell that they didn't change how the movement works very much. Kind of keep that original Oblivion feel. It definitely feels like Oblivion again with that. Watching the horse movements and whatever that just was. Come on. Go up the hill. And we're getting close. But look at this. The riding animation isn't all that bad. The horse's run animation is kind of... well... you can tell this was originally made... or the animations were originally made in, like... the Xbox 360, PS4 era, or PS3 era. Yes. We're gonna do the recommendation. Now we could just run back, but you know what? I'm gonna do this. Fast travel it. Alright, now where is Arana? Over there.
Hard to complain about living in Coral.
Well, if it isn't...
Here's the book. There you go. Now we gotta wait for her to be done with that, and that takes about a day. And since nothing really matters with time passing...
Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is the book... what? At no time, you will retrieve the...
Yeah.
Mud crabs by the water recently.
We can finish this without finishing the quest. That's the easy part. So if we wait 24 hours, should be able to get the book, or the instructions to get the spell, and then get the book. Okay. Let me around the dang wall, come on. She should be ready for us. Should. And once we head in here, we'll know for sure. Yep, she's coming out.
Hello, my little friend. It contains instructions for acquiring... I consider this
It's not
to
even
be
a very
more than-
special power, it's just a
Bye.
moderately
My sons.
decent leveled
They went off
shock
into the
spell.
forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
What a shame.
Without question.
Good day.
And then we go in here.
Take care.
Best part is if you catch her when she's coming out the
Hello.
door, you don't have to
haven't
pick the lock on the other thing. Or on the door. Which makes that a little easier. That's why I usually just wait for her to be done. Wait the 24 hours and it's
Yes.
quick and easy.
There was some goblins around.
Ring. Either way. Alright, where's Lizard Man? Is he probably upstairs then? Shouldn't be that late in the day, but whatever. Guess he just kind of wanders around his guild hall. The thing is, the marker won't tell us where he is because we can't... yeah. This wants us to go up and get that spell, which I'm gonna wait a while before bothering to do that because you need a few things. Where is he? There,
What
no.
is it, associate?
And no. Is this a... no, it's not a skill book. Where the heck is he? I don't see him with the life detect that's going on.
Well met.
Come on, man. I can't remember your name, but where the heck are you?
Well met.
Oh, I hear him.
Yes.
What? How did you... okay.
Have you recovered?
Yes, here it
Finally,
is.
I shall see to it. I shall also overlook your transgression and send a
Hello. What's going
Fair.
on with you?
I mean, it's just a book, dude. And you gave us no reason to suspect that it would be dangerous in any way to anybody. Except for the fact that there was a charred body right next to where we found it. Okay. Let's move on down to Anvil. This one's a little bit more interesting. Same with Skingrads. Some of them are just fetch quests. Some of them are actually, you know, fetch quests with fighting. Now that I think about it, most fetch quests are just fetch quests with fighting or
Hello,
with
associate.
some kind of puzzle
To earn a
or...
recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied.
It's
Unlike some
one of the
frivolous
things I've always
tasks you
found
may be
funny
given
is
at
that
other
people talk
guild
about fetch
halls,
quests.
This is a serious...
Fetch quests are
Then allow
terrible,
me to
blah blah
explain the
blah.
task.
Every game is loaded
The
with fetch
Council
quests.
of
It's like
Mages has entrusted
almost
me
every
with
quest is a fetch
resolving
quest.
situation. Several you
You're given go here, go do that,
we
yada
did it.
yada.
You
Yeah, we gotta go
take
fight
care.
and deal with a rogue mage. But every game is, their missions and quests are go here, get this thing, or find this person and bring this, or bring XYZ there. And it's all fetch quests. Top down. Bottom up. And from side to side. It's just all fetch quests. And that's basically every game.
How are you?
How it's flavored is what matters. And when it's just the fetch quest, I can see where it annoys people and gets people. Obviously, easily. Alright, Wolfie, come here. Wow, I cannot hit you for crap. There we go. Let's keep going. Just gotta get up and around to... Whoa, okay, it's that horse. Alright. Now,
How are
was
you?
gonna... Now we gotta deal with this guy.
Or actually,
Okay. My clothing is about to break, huh? That doesn't surprise me. There. Now you are done. What equipment are we wearing that's breaking? Oh. Do we have any repair hammers? Don't suppose we do. Oh yeah, we do. So let's just take the opportunity to repair our own stuff. As much as it lets us. There. Armor increase to level 26? Okay. Oh, so that means we can repair even our... Or even, Ah, right, I took armor. So yeah, we can repair magic items. I'm not used to that ability. Because that's usually not a skill I take. And then I regret it later. Which is probably why I took it this time. Fair enough. Thank you, past me, for thinking about things more than 5 seconds.
Hi.
What is it now?
What's new with
welcome
Alright.
to. Let me
Bed.
guess.
Sure, merchant, why
I
not?
don't like. Right then.
Hello
Goodbye.
there.
Don't
Yeah,
you
sure, why
look
not?
well?
And aren't you worried about the killings?
We should speak in your...
Fair.
What brings you
Hello.
here?
It's still pretty wild east of the Nibbon. Few people, except for bandits.
She coming
But
up
at
here?
least it
Yeah,
hasn't
she
been
is.
picked clean by treasure
And I
hunters.
think she's gonna chew me
I
out for
see.
preempting and
Safe travels.
Be seeing you.
get in the room first.
You don't follow orders well, do you? You were supposed to find me before you... We shall look forward instead of back, however. You still have work to rest here for the
Fair.
night, and then continue along the Gold Road, heading east. I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to... Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself with whatever means. Once the mage has
Okay.
revealed himself...
Such a charming lady. Alright, let's go 10 hours, I think it is. That'll put us at morning. Well, technically, I think we can anytime after right about here.
Hello there.
And onward. But it didn't give us a... Probably because we don't have the quest actually marked. Do I need to sleep another hour? Because it didn't
What's your story?
proc the next change.
Hello there.
What about now? Okay. Maybe I didn't sleep long enough. Although I would have thought 6 a.m. was long enough. No. Oh, there we go. It finally did it. Weird.
What's your story?
I don't know why it didn't proc until I slept an entire another 24 hours. But whatever. Moving on. Not that I've never experienced weird bugs like that in the original, to be fair. It sounds like they didn't change... They tried to keep most things the same, if that makes sense. And she's going to be right there. They're going to be way back there. Hi, lady. You know, if you're trying to ambush people, why are you wearing blue?
I'm afraid I'll be taking what...
Oh. That hurt. Oh, come on. And she healed herself. There. Some help those battle mages were. Ugh. Where does this key go to? It's gonna be the real question. Yeah, some help y'all were. But where, oh where does the key go? Hold on. You know, I've never bothered to look for this chest, but apparently it's in Brina's Cross, or Brina Cross Inn over here. So we should be able to just get... I mean, it's probably nothing great, but the chest is here. Do-do-do, Brina Cross Inn. Do-do-do, Brina Cross Inn. And it's
you.
up
Hi.
here, which makes me think that... yep, there we go. But the guy that runs this inn was in on the whole situation. Because she stashed stuff here. Yeah, really didn't have anything worth anything, but fair enough. There we go. Alright,
So-
Carahel.
A she, you say? And she's dead. Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be
Yeah,
done.
they totally did.
No
Uh-huh.
more innocent
Yep.
deaths.
It was
At least
them.
for now.
That's for sure.
You have done... Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. Goodbye.
God, you are such a Debbie Downer. Alright, where's the lady in this one? She is... not you, not you. We will have to talk to her, but... Ah, here we go.
I trust you have good reason for it. I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. Now that I think about it, I do.
Yep.
Excellent.
Alright, so you want us to
Just
go
a
find
moment.
him
You might
and
want-
yada yada. That's fine, that's fine. We'll go find your guy.
Have a-
Ooh, hey, hold on. I need...
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something
we
to
don't have the
suit
gold
you.
for that.
Have Earthor see me when he gets back, associate.
Taking that. Do we have stuff to sell? Yeah, we do. Ooh.
What?
Purchasing
look at my
spells. Yeah,
wares.
you've got
I'm
spells
sure
for sale
there's something
too.
to buy.
You want?
Do you buy things from us?
Buy.
No.
I hear you.
And you also don't.
I'm here to
Okay.
help if you need me.
So we need to talk to you for the
I
quest.
haven't seen him in quite... Bye.
Wasn't it you that knew where he was going?
ahead. He hasn't shown up. Goodbye. What?
Bleak
I-
Flats.
I don't...
Yeah,
Good day.
Druja knows where that is. Why
What
didn't
can I-
Druja just know?
It's just north. That's where Earthor, while you might... Good luck.
Yeah,
finding
yeah, I'll make
Earthor.
sure that she remembers.
You're here. Oh, I do remember. By we, I mean you. I'll be here when you.
You know, it doesn't surprise me that all these end up on the floor. It's just kind of how it goes. Yeah, that weak fireball spell is not going to help us. So I'm going to go get some money real quick, mostly by selling a bunch of stuff. Alright, we now have money, so I'm going to
What?
get... Well,
Only
I say
quality
money, but
goods
not a
for sale
lot.
Here. What can I interest you in?
we can purchase this spell. Can we get anything that's otherwise decent? That is on target, so we'll take that one and that
Bye.
one.
Bye.
So that way. So Flashbolt, we will want to add that to our list. That one and that one. So they're all the same damage as the other ones, except for this, obviously. But they're ranged, so we don't have to stand right up on our enemies anymore. Now let's go to Bleak Flat Caves. That's going to be this way. If I can avoid Garther, I will be glad. Whee! That's the only way to upgrade your acrobatics quickly, is jump from high places and survive. Let's keep moving and grooving. It's 240 feet. Alright. Well, Skingrad is extraordinarily effed. There's an Oblivion Gate and an Oblivion Gate. And then the cave that we need to go to. I might actually just go run through those for the money and the enchanted item at the end. But I don't know. I mean, they're not super interesting to sit there and watch, so maybe we won't make everybody watch that. Or just do the highlight reel. Probably do the highlight reel. That makes more sense. Ah, hi. Hi, how are you? And... ooh, chest. Minor detect life, okay. Better alchemy equipment. So where was the... yeah, we can do that. That's mysticism. Didn't we take mysticism? We did not. So I have to level up mysticism anyways. And at some point illusion. I don't really use too many illusion spells. Not that it would be a bad idea. Oh, come on. Really should start working on alchemy as well. I didn't take that either. Yeah, alchemy's pretty low. We can fix that though. Neither of these is exactly hard to level up. Same as alteration, it's just casting a spell over and over again or making potions. Making potions is really easy. Especially with how alchemy ingredients are so much easier to gain now than in the original. Makes alchemy a much more viable skill set. Gonna have to take you down. None of you guys are carrying anything interesting, I'm pretty sure. Just bone dust. Why are you so far out here?
I can leave the cave. You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you? Could I maybe come with you? It'd be safer. Oh,
Alright, fine.
can't wait to be back in Skingrad. Safe and
We'll
sound.
take you home. First, I need to sleep an hour. Everything you do is just a bit easier. Let's do strength, willpower, And a little bit of agility, why not? Yeah, I'm not going through that. I just needed to level up. Alright, let's get out of here, buddy. Get you home safely. Karen Bullet Cap. Haven't seen any Stinkhorn here, but what do you do with that? It's not like it would be any use until I get to level 25 alchemy anyways. So I need to figure out ingredients that are going to help me with magicka recovery potions. Let's see. Oh, we're just going to go straight there. Alright, now we gotta wait for Airthor to go talk to whatever her name was.
Greetings, apprentice.
Well met. What's new with you?
Yeah.
Adriana, I'm back.
Adriana, that's the name.
So it would seem.
Greetings,
You are
Argonian.
unharmed, I presume.
Have you spoken with Adriana today?
Pride is a little wounded.
I did, in fact. I don't think she was
spare me.
paying attention.
You're
though.
lucky I bothered to send
Good
someone
day.
after you at all.
You too.
In the future,
God, she
would you
is such
please
a
be more careful.
B word.
Well, yes.
What can I do for you?
Yeah.
Well, he's an. Selena should be. I've spoken with Earthor, who seems
Fair
to be
enough.
all right. Good. As I've said.
How do you
Be
Yeah,
do?
okay, you're
What's
rather
new?
busy. Yeah.
Rumor has it the Nerevarine has
So we need that. We
expedition
need
to
one of those, we
Akavor.
need
There's
one of
not been heard
those.
from since.
Morrowind has always been a troubling thing.
And then what is our... Oh, we're pretty good. Alright. I suppose I can go take care of those Oblivion gates. Get those out of the way, which will allow us to upgrade some equipment, potentially, if they're of any worth. Or create a valuable sellable item. Either or. And I won't deny that this is flax. These seeds are useful for making magicka potions. Magicka recovery potions, rather. Don't know what Elkinet's good for. But the Oblivion portals are really well done. And I love that they cast a visible light. Let's get inside. Just running around doing the quest was gonna drive me to, or bore me to tears anyways. Oh, this is one of the more complicated ones. Gotta run and find a gate open. Probably that place. If we can get there. Should be able to get there. Maybe not. I was thinking we could, but... And this is what I mean by... Didn't necessarily want to do... it's not going to show us, is it? Maybe if I zoom in? Yeah. Oh, this is... I had to go from... all the way over here to all the way around, and this doesn't even cover it. So... there's more off that way. That's what's annoying. I can't even show you the whole map. We went a long ways around. You can't, I don't even think you can see the beginning. Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah. The long way around to get to this tower to even start. And this isn't the final tower for this one. It would just take so much time to get there. So we need to go here, go upstairs, open the gate, and then we have to go back down and go back around to the bridge. Some of these Oblivion gates are really big. Not that that makes them any better or worse, just they're big. And... there we go. Take you down. Ooh, treasure. And a spell book. I am so glad that they brought the spell books back. Mostly because it does give you some interesting spells you probably wouldn't try otherwise. Or purchase because, you know, oh, when am I going to use that? Well, now you have it. Oh, hey, I ran into a situation where that spell's useful. And at some point we need to create magic items that protect us from either magic or absorb magic. Absorbing magic is probably the one I want more. So now we gotta go back this way. I think there's a bridge over there in this one. So we don't have to go the entire way back. Yeah. We just had to go around a little ways. Yeah. We had to cross that bridge. Oh, shit. Oh, that almost killed us. It might still. I forgot being a high elf plus the apprentice is a very dangerous combination. Magic is very deadly to us. And that is something we're going to have to work out is, like I was saying, get absorb magic equipment or some other, you know, resist all the magical elements or something to protect us from magic. Because otherwise we are very squishy. Now we gotta go around this anyways. Where is he? Come on. Yeah. So like I said, we are super squishy right now. Ooh. This is going to be a hard run no matter what I do. So 1, 2, 3. We can make our own healing potions on the run now. One of the reasons I'm going to keep the alchemy set on me. As best I can. Because we're going to need it. We're going to need it badly. Alright. We're at the top. Managed. Oh. Actual scamps. That's going to hurt. Regular clamp. Okay, you're just a clamp here. Run. Just fine. Oh, that scamp. Its fire magic is gonna hurt. Oh, shoot. Okay. You're dead. Doesn't matter now. Heal wounds. Search. Yep, there's a treasure chest right here, too. The Punished. Boots of Running. We might wear those. Might, as in probably will. Let's take a look at it. It's heavy, but better than wearing nothing. And a dagger of ice damage. Okay. If nothing else, it's worth selling. Might be worth using. That is a really low frost damage. On top of a fairly low attack damage. Here. What is this? Ah. Another detect life spell. Yeah, because that one's 60 feet, the other one's 120 feet. What does this do? Absorb magicka on strike and fortify magicka on self. Yes, that is useful. I almost want to put it on something else, but for right now, this will be fine. Super original name, like always. And that'll give us a little bit more spell power. I mean, it's only 20, but still better than nothing. Alright, let's at least take a look at this one, along with... Is my fame high enough for you? No. Didn't think it would be. really did just kind of start comparative. What is this gonna look like? I mean, I know what it is, I just mean, how big of a map is it gonna be? If it's gonna be one of the huge ones, we're probably just gonna come back. They want to come back after we level up anyways. Or learn some decent spells for resisting magic. This is one of the huge ones. Not really. Looks like we could get there pretty quick. Alright. Oh, where are you? Stunted. There we go. Come on. Oh, there's going to be a lot of enemies. It's kind of the trade-off you get is either it's really long but the enemies are at least spread out, or it's a combat one where you're just fighting enemy after enemy after enemy to get there. Like this. Or I miss and just gotta go with the sword anyways. My magical regen is not that great. Yet. Put a couple more Ooh. Screw you. Hold on. Do we have any healing potions left? Yes.
Leave me alone.
And if I could stop missing for 5 seconds. There we go. Alright. So there's this tower, and there is the big tower that we need to reach. Oh, but it's just enemy after enemy. Maybe it'll be better once we get inside, but I doubt it. Come on. Ooh. That hurt. Well, it's a good thing that that guy is already, you know, expired, because he's going for a fall. There was no floor there for him. Let's get down there, see if I can reach him without having to get on the Corpse Smasher. Yep. Yeah, I used Mythic Dawn anyway, so who cares? Dunk. Put him down on the spikes below. Really? Really now? Oh, shoot. This is going to be a long one, isn't it? Yep, there was gate control over here. That second lever was not just a redundant lever. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they're not. I swear by the time I get through this, I'm probably going to level up twice. Not that that's a bad thing, but... Jesus. Ah, crap. I didn't see you coming. Banish? Right. Oh, come on. Alright, let's try this a different way. Maybe I can sneak up on him. Nope. Maybe this time I can dodge the magic spells. Or not.
My trophies, nothing.
Or not miss nearly as many times. I remember why I was using up front, stand in front of him spells. Touch spells. If nothing else, it's a great opportunity to level up my restoration skill. Alright, now we're at the top. Sigil Stone, where are you gonna be? Oh, come on. If I could go to the correct thing. Fire strike on damage or light on self for 30 feet. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Fire 10 damage. I don't want to waste that on the Akaviri, or I don't want to waste the Akaviri Katana on that at the moment. Light isn't a bad effect, but it's not great either. Let's just do it here. Oh, come on. Fire strike. Why not? Gonna have to re-equip my sword. And there. And now we've got a off-brand gold brand. Alright, the real benefit of going through both of those is we now have a fair amount of loot to sell. So we're no longer sitting on, you know, I think 90 gold. I'm also going to pick up a bunch of these flax seeds for potion making later when we find another object that'll let us do magic regeneration or restore magicka. There we go. I think, do these let us do restore health? Can't remember what everything does. That's personality. Restore magicka is the flax seeds, fatigue. Peony seeds, that's strength. Okay. Well, we're gonna head home. First here to sell and then to the house to drop off loot. Alright, let's see. At the beginning of this, we have 167. Let's just scroll up. Alright, so that's the top.
That's more than...
Can I haggle with you a little bit more? Would imagine that might work. Changes some of the more expensive items at least.
A fine trans...
Let's keep the soul gems. Sell that,
That's a good deal.
all
Good
this.
price for it.
These can go, these can go.
A good price.
And that's
You've
that.
made a good bit of gold.
Not a lot, but
That's more than I
252.
usually pay.
It's not great, not bad. We can sell one of these. Now we get down to the potions. Sell that. There we go.
You drive a hard... You got a
Not a
great...
lot of money in this one. Still some. The
That's
potions
more than I
themselves
usually
were
pay.
worth... I mean, we almost got 1,000 for all that. Mort flesh. That's going to be sold. And we can sell the extra
You got a
equipment.
Great, you got a great deal. A fine transaction.
Oh, when did I get that? And then Staff of Silence, Battle Axe. See, this is where we're up, you know, 1,400. Not the worst. Not necessarily the best either. And then let's get back to the house. So we can drop off all the ingredients that we've picked up.
The Fighters Guild is hiring new members.
Maybe some extra potions if we've got them. I don't think we do, but I keep forgetting what potions I've even got at the moment. Drawers. Come on. So let's drop these, yep. Everything must... not that. I wanted that to stay on me. Alright. Drop the spittle sticks. And the peony seeds, that should be good. Drop things we don't really need here anymore. Like the filled soul gems. Alright. And that should be everything. And now we are also only carrying 75 weight. Let's level up. And see if we get more than one level up. So we got 6. This is level 6. You sense yourself more aware, more open to new ideas. You've learned a lot about Cyrodiil. Alright, so let's do 5 here, and let's increase speed once. What's our character at? Very close to leveling up. Not there yet. Alright, I just worked on alchemy skill and alteration until we leveled up, because we needed to level up one more time. We were so close, and if I went running around right now, it'd be, oh hey, I've gotten like a quarter of the way to a dungeon and now I need to go rest. So figured make it easy on ourselves. And now on to the Breville Magic Guild quest. Why not? Might as well finish these up. We're on the last two. It's over here, right. The big eye on the building should tell me that. And where is the lady? What time even it? Oh, that's why she's not out here. We need to let this go down.
Hello there.
I'm
afraid
ready.
I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. Perhaps you can help. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamor.
Okay. That's fine.
Don't say anything.
Fair.
I don't understand it. Some ridiculous male thing. He even stole her mage's. Perhaps he thinks it's amusing. I don't know. But
Okay.
it's more symbolic than practical, but each carries great significance to its owner. You're going to get Arteline's staff. Take this
Fair
charge.
enough. We'll
Make
go
sure
ahead and
Varen
take care of
hands over
that.
staff.
Because why not? And this is where some of the more useful spells from Illusion comes in, is changing how people look at you. Raising reputation quickly and easily. So, magic. We need to grab this.
What do you want? Hello, friend.
Take care of
I don't
you.
know. All I want. I tried. All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. I just got so angry. Was a little ashamed afterwards, but didn't know how to apologize or give it back. I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, you see.
Why would you sell it if you were intending to give it back?
He lives in the Talos Plaza district.
Weird.
Tell Ardeline I'm sorry.
I'm sure. Sure you are. Yeah, going through there is not going to happen. Let's go around. Since it's right here anyways. Back in. Where are you? There you are.
Varen Vamor.
Yeah, that's the idea
You
here.
sold it, huh? Well, this just keep very well. And of course, please get that staff back, associate.
We'll try. Jeez. Alright, so now we gotta talk to this guy here first. Let's grab... And I should have enough money to buy the staff once we get this taken care
What's going
of.
on with you?
I heard people
Who is
saying
who?
Good day, straight.
Oh yeah, you are.
Make it quick. Handsomely down. See, every little bit.
That'll be easy.
Look, I can't just give it. I'll tell you what. That's a good deal. I'll just
Sure,
give
why
you
not?
Greetings.
What?
What's going
300 gold to get this staff back. That is a pain. I mean, not impossible, obviously, but still a pain. And you don't get that money back, I don't think. Granted, now we're level 7. Things are there's a little bit more valuable loot out in the world now. And magic items we find are more high value, which is useful. So let's take care of you. Yes, yes.
Ah, wonderful. You needn't tell me the details of what was involved.
Because I don't want to have to pay you back
Your
for it.
actions for the guild and To thank you more personally, Please, I'm in.
Which spell does she teach us? I don't remember. Ah, Captivate. Not a bad spell.
Desperate need of it. I don't suppose.
And she lets us do a quest for him.
I'm going to level with you as you seem like you wish to help. Henantier isn't missing. On the contrary, I know it. Great.
Sure, why
When
not?
you're ready to go and see
Let's
him,
sound
let
like
me
an
know.
asshole
But please,
helping.
Do hurry.
Hey, friend.
Did you hear that
Are you ready?
Not yet.
Please,
Please, left the
return.
guild?
We will
I
take
mean,
care of
I
that
had no
quest, but
idea.
we'll do that next time. But with that, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to. If you want to hang out outside of these videos and maybe contribute, join the multiplayer server for Project Zomboid when it comes out, the link to the Discord is in the description. And as always, have a wonderful day.